am Grumps. I'm not so Grump, and we're the Game Grumps.
Whenever I go on like Xbox Live or whatever, or, like PS4, and I like browse other people's cards or whatever.
Yeah.
And then it's like, I have a zillion billion points and I've like, have all the trophies on everything. I'm just like, how?
When Arin was on the tester, didn't they give you a hard time because you didn't have any points on your fucking like
they like
PS4
they did that awkward
or some shit PS3 account?
They did that awkward thing of like
and you're just like,
doesn't have any trophies.
Okay. Do you remember that, Arin?
Yeah, well, what's funny is that wasn't even my account.
Oh, it wasn't?
No.
Whose account was
it?
it?
A Sony given account?
Someone just had the name Ego Raptor?
Yeah, because my account was like Rob Pierogi or something.
Yeah.
Like Ego Raptor backwards. So, they were just like, your account has like 7 trophies, and I was like, okay. Which it seemed pretty accurate. I'm sure my account was comparable, but the fact that they looked up not my account is hilarious.
That show's so fucking dumb.
Yeah, that was good stuff.
It wasn't even your account.
Yeah, it wasn't even his account, and he got blamed for it.
I just love how they edited it, because they were like, tell us about your YouTube channel. Like, you have a lot of subscribers, don't you? Blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, yeah, I have a lot of subscribers. And then, like, in the show, they edit it for, it's like, they're like, so, here you are talking to us. And I'm like, I have 1 million subscribers!
Yeah, they edited it so Arin was like, and then when, I remember some guy asked you at one of the panels, he's like, so, I mean, it's no secret that you're kind of an asshole on the tester. It's like, dude!
Yeah.
Reality TV, they edit everyone to be an asshole, you know? Like, it's so fucking
I was being
stupid.
an asshole to the show on the first episode.
Yeah, but they turned it back on you.
Time. Yeah, they were just like, fuck this guy, and
yeah.
took me off. It was not fair. As far as I can tell, the episode I got, I'm not bitter about it, like, because I don't give 2 shits. But, like, I'm pretty sure the last episode was rigged.
Oh,
absolutely.
Absolutely. The melons,
dude.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't even teach them how to use the melons.
Well, not only that, but like I'm pretty sure the other team like took a little bit longer.
Yeah, they totally had. No, there was a way to tell. Like there was more melons on the firing field than your team had.
Well, it just felt like it. Like when we were waiting for them, we were like, man, they're taking a really long time. And like they had some problem where they had to like restart or something, or like something like that. Something that costed them a lot of time, and we could hear it, but they didn't put it in the episode.
Of course they didn't. It's fucking reality TV, man.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they like.
I watched Holly do fucking Heroes of Cosplay, and that's like, like.
It's hilarious that
whatever.
they chose that episode to kick me off on, because like that was the one where I was like absolutely the most helpful.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were like super passionate about helping everyone.
Yeah, I hit the first target immediately and then like ran as fast as I could to like reload all the melons. So, I don't know, it's pretty funny.
Yeah, whatever. Reality TV's dumb.
This is I don't know if Jared told you guys this story, but Jared and I almost both got on that show, King of the Nerds.
Yeah, I did too, actually.
I knew that actually because he's like, I'm in town.
They did the casting call for a few days, and then they sent him home, and he didn't get casted in the show.
I remember, yeah, because he was like, hey man, I'm in LA, and I'm like, can we see you? He was like, no, I'm in a hotel room, they won't let me leave, and then he's like, I'm going home.
That was the same with the tester.
Yeah.
They wouldn't let me like have a book in my room. I was literally like just in a room for like an entire day, a hotel room.
They wouldn't let you have a book?
Yeah, they didn't want me to have anything. It was fucking weird.
Because they want you to be stressed out, I guess? I don't know.
They just don't want me to have any, like, contact with the outside world. They want me to be pure.
It's a book.
I know. So I watched, like, some shitty TV and talked to, like, this really nice cast member who was, like, my contact. I was just, like, bored, so I just, like, called her and was like, hey, so, what's up? And she was super nice.
No!
Like, past a couple hours.
Lame.
That's funny. Yeah, reality TV's dumb. I hate reality TV.
I actually like. Oh man, I forgot about this.
Yeah, what?
It was they did like pre-casting, and it was over Skype.
Right.
And I was like communicating with a lot of the other people that were like on top of the voting.
Oh.
And a lot of the people got interviewed, and like I guess there was like this girl that was like sort of like she was like, yeah, like the guy was really like harassy, like not cool.
Whoa,
and I was
weird.
like, oh man, that sucks. And then I talked to another girl that was also, and she was like, yeah, I got the same thing. And I was like, whoa, geez. So like I like called up my contact and was like, hey, like this guy like totally fucking harassed these girls. Like, I don't know if you want to do anything about this. And they were like, oh, okay, thank you for the information. I don't know if anything ever came of that, but well, when I was on Dance Showdown, like, and I first met Maxine, like, they wanted to make a thing out of it, and they were like, so what'd you think of Maxine? And I was like, oh, she was really cool and really nice, and like
They were like,
really nice to
that's
meet her."
it?
Yeah, and they're like,
Was she
yeah,
hot?
like, what else do you think? And I was like, I think she was really nice and cool, and it was really nice to meet her. And they're like, come on, you didn't like, you know, like she's like really pretty, right? And I was like, yeah. It's just like they can't use that. And then they're like, come on, man, like, didn't you think she was hot? And I'm like, yeah, but I'm not gonna say that. And then they're
Also,
like,
I have-
they're
I also-
"All right,"
I have
and
a
they backed
wife.
off.
Yes. That's fucking hilarious. Because
So-
they'll totally frankenbite you if you say
Oh,
anything
absolutely.
like that.
So like, if you watch that scene, it's just like when I met Maxine, she was really nice and cool. Like that's. It's like, yeah, that's totally what I wanted to communicate.
I love how we all have reality TV stories.
I'm not gonna fucking let them use me to objectify women in a fucking reality.
Can I
show.
just say that, like, I always found it interesting whenever, like, Heroes of Cosplay was playing in, like, Sweden or something, a few of our fans would tweet, like, oh my god, I saw you on Heroes of Cosplay, that's crazy, you're on TV! I'm like, you know, I'm just gonna be honest, like, Game Grumps gets more views than Heroes of Cosplay. It's really not that big a deal.
God, would you do this? Would you do something like this?
Fuck no, I
Yeah.
hate reality TV.
Yeah.
I've done it.
Well, you've been exposed to it.
It sucks balls.
I would be on a reality TV show.
Don't do it.
Yeah.
Don't do
But
it.
I would be like the villain. Like I know how to play those games.
Don't do it.
No.
They try to ruin you. It's
Really?
Don't do it.
Yeah, I know that.
Fuck
Like.
reality TV.
Yeah.
It's like they like Arin like fake cried like oh I can't believe I lost, and then they like played sad music and then edited it so it looked like he was actually crying on the test. Like get fucked.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I was watching a show called Glow Up, competition show of makeup artists.
Oh yeah.
You know what the interesting thing though is, like, and this is just the world of makeup, I guess, and my lack of knowledge with it. With the makeup show, I really just don't understand the medium at all, because I'll think, wow, that's amazing, and then they're like, hate it, you know, and I'm like, what the heck?
Well, also, yeah, I mean, to speak to that a little bit, a lot of it is just
Subjective.
well, no, not subjective. It's the producers, and they want like specific things to happen, so they craft the show in a way. I mean, when I was on the tester, the episode that I got voted off on, I was not at all the weakest link. I was it. As far as I know, we were on the winning team because we like it was a timed thing, and we did our time and we did really well. And then like we could hear the other team competing, but we didn't see them, and they were like taking a really long time.
So am I wasting my time watching a rigged show?
Well, I mean, if you're getting entertained from it, then not really.
Nah, I'd get more entertained from it if it was honest.
But they could clearly tell that, like, they wanted me off the show.
Huh.
I mean, episode 1, they were framing it in such a way where I was like the villain.
Really?
Yeah, because I was the way I got on the show was through like a popular internet vote. And then I was like, kind of like I was like making faces in the camera and stuff, and like being real goofy and trying to like ruin shots. And I wasn't like participating in their little games.
Well, that does sound like something they would not appreciate.
Yes. So like even though I excelled at the it was like shooting melons at targets or something.
Didn't they put bugs on your head?
Yes, that was the first episode.
Cool.
Because when you're a QA tester, you have to test bugs. So they
That doesn't feel like a stretch.
no, not at all. Fuck. But on the melon shooting competition, I was like the fastest person to like hit my target. I was just like right away. I was like, boom, all right, and then I was like, all right, I'm gonna go get more ammunition for everyone. And for the people that were there, I was like, all right, this is what you do. Just aim a little bit above the target and pull all the way back, and you're good. And everyone was like, all right, and then they did really well. But I got accused of like not staying behind to like teach my team how to shoot the melons. Even though I did, but they cut it out.
Huh. Wow, so it's that level of,
Yeah.
you know, manipulated, I guess would be the word.
Yes. I mean, there's tons of footage from like the first episode of me like they cut it in for me like looking like miserable or sad or whatever. But
Oh,
it's like
yeah.
I was just kind of tired and like resting my eyes.
Yeah, yeah.
Pretty funny stuff.
Yeah, wow. Listen, man. I just read fucking 1984. I just needed to turn my brain off for 5 days.
I didn't want to think this world was becoming a horrible
Dystopian hellscape. Just let me watch people put makeup on other people's faces for a minute.
Yeah, no, it's great. I mean, you know, that's the thing that was cool about the tattoo show that we watched. That was like, you know, we were introduced to a lot of cool tattoo artists, and it was like, oh, neat. Collaborations, February 2012, Hansen appeared as a contestant on the Sony game show The Tester. That's true. During its third season as a community-voted contestant, but was accused of using the show to promote himself. You know, that was... accurate. I joined as a joke. All right, there's two reasons I joined. One, well, okay, let me back up. The Tester was this show. It was kind of a bullshit show, but you know, it had production behind it, and there were a lot of cool people that were in it. You know, Adrian Curry was in it, who's super cool. Meredith Molinari. Fuck, I'm sorry if I got your name wrong. She was great, super sweetheart. A lot of the people on the show were amazing. A lot of the crew was amazing. But it was, you know, it was a reality show. I mean, let's just face it. But so the way that contestants got on was there was a contest online where you'd submit a picture of yourself and like a bio, and I did, and I was super active because I was just like, I fucking want to troll the shit out of this show. So I'm just gonna fucking type whatever, and I'm gonna tell my fans to blast it. And this is way pre-Game Grumps. I ended up being like always on the top. I think maybe I was fighting with somebody else for the top spot, but I was at the top. And the reason I joined, I think I've said this publicly before, but I'll say it again. The reason I joined was because there was a guy who I really didn't like and who was really mean to me, and he this is so fucking vindictive and horrible. I would never do this now. He submitted for it, and he was like, hey, all my friends, you know, go vote for me. And they were like, yeah, we'll vote for you. And I was like, fuck this guy. I'm gonna join and I'm gonna beat him, and I'm gonna get on the show and fuck him. And I did. and it felt really good at the time, but I feel like kind of an asshole now. You know, the complicated webs we weave. I'm sorry to that guy. I'm sure he has no fucking clue, and he doesn't give a shit who I am, or even remember, or even realize that was the case, or who he is. But yeah, that was the one. But once I signed up and I started and I was really trolling the shit out of it. I mean, I was writing the stupidest shit in my bio, and there was all this like stuff where you could post things and to the board and just be really active on the website, and I was just so active, and I was just trolling everybody. And then I got voted on, and I was like, yay! And I tried to troll the show. So anytime the camera was even close to me, I was just doing faces or whatever. And I remember specifically, like in the first episode, when they revealed what the prize was for the first challenge. It was a PSP or something, or PS Vita, and I just like had my arms folded, and everyone was like, "Whoa!" And I was like, yeah. And so you can like watch, and there's all these little moments where if you just watch me on the screen, I'm just like, I'm either fucking around or just, you know, doing not what they want me to do. Because they got so much footage of me doing that, and they, you know, they had to use it. Because that was the only footage they had. So that whole process was just me being a total dick. So I'm sure the fucking crew hated me, and that's why they wanted to kick me off. Because it seemed to me, and I don't want to be a conspiracy about it, but on that melon challenge, the one that I got voted off on, I'm pretty sure that we won that challenge. Because I can't remember if they illustrated this well, but I knocked out my targets instantly. Like, I got up there and I was just like, boom, boom, got it. And then the next people in line to shoot the melons out, I was like, this is how you do it. Just pull back all the way, just aim slightly above, and you got it. It's super easy. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna go get more melons. But they blasted me because they were like, why didn't you help your team shoot the melons? And I was like, I did, but you guys didn't choose to show that footage. And also, like, they're not fucking children. They can figure it out after shooting one damn melon. And also, I fucking showed them how. So, they definitely wanted me off the show.
because I don't think they thought I was taking it seriously, and because I was probably making it difficult for the editors and for the story director. So there's my tester story. And the reason I say I think we won is because we did it really fast, and then we had to get off, and then we could hear when the other team was going, and they were taking definitely way longer than we were. And there was no, like, visual timer. They just told us the time afterwards. So I personally think it was rigged. And 8-Bit Mickey, who was on the second season of The Tester, also came out and said that he thinks that one challenge was rigged. And he won that challenge. So, I don't know. When asked about his experience and whether or not he would do it again, he replied negatively. Well, there you go. Yes. I mean, I'm so happy I did that. And, you know, it was... Well, it was funny, too, because in the first episode, they fucking blasted me, right? They were like, you're only here to promote yourself, and this is bullshit, and we should kick you off right now, but we're gonna keep you on, because they wanted the drama, right? And after that, I was like, kind of bummed, and I was like, man, everyone fucking hates me on this show, like, I don't know if I want to do this anymore. So the second challenge, I didn't make any waves, and I was just kind of like, well, I'll just do the challenge, fuck it. But so, on the first night, they made me sleep on the couch, because they were like, we're keeping you on, but you should be kept off, so we're taking your bed. And I was like, all right, whatever. So I slept on the couch, and I talked to some of the crew who was out there, and made friends with them. But then on the second night, and after that challenge, I was just so bummed that, like, I'm pretty sure nobody liked me. And, like, I made friends with, like, Achilles and Christy, and, fuck, I forget his name. The kid who was amazing. He was in, like, the top 3 or something. Sanity? I don't remember his name. I'm sorry. But anyway, the second night, I slept on the couch again, and I didn't have to. Just because I was like, man, I just don't feel, like, included in the group. And then on the third episode, I got voted off, so whatever. But anyway, yeah, that was my experience.
I'm testing you.
There was less hair to push that.
I'm testing you.
Like, oh my god. Are you taking the skills you learned from the tester? And you applying it to right now? You're taking the skills you learned from the tester and applying it here. Oh god. Are you...
Uh-huh. It all comes full circle now.
Oh, now I get it. When I went back to get the melons?
Mm-hmm.
That's when I flubbed it, didn't I?
Yes, you did! I still hold to that notion that episode was rigged.
What do you mean?
I think we did it faster than the other team. Like, they were kind of looking over at us like, shit, like, we really fucked this up.
Well, but
then they won.
You know, who the fuck cares, really?
I don't. I just think it's funny.
No, I mean, like, I just remember, because when can I speak candidly about all the things you said to me before you went on that show?
Okay.
I just remember, because, like, I was, like, there when you were first, like, doing the, like, vote for me video.
Yeah.
I mean, that was your old Burbank house, too, so
Yeah. Well, here's the thing.
And I just remember you saying that, and then you went on and you were for a while, and then you got, like, all serious, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh, yeah, no, what happened was, I went on the show with the intention of just being a fucking goof and just, like, making fun of it. No.
Should've kept doing that.
I did.
I'm sorry, that show's fucking bollocks.
No, what happened was, I went on and, like, immediately I was like, yeah, okay, every shot I'm in, I'm gonna do something weird or whatever. And it went on for, like, a while, and then I met everyone in the house, and I just really liked them.
Yeah.
And it felt, when I was trolling... When I was trolling in the background or whatever, saying weird shit, my intention was to fuck with everybody. The problem was, when I started it and I got to know everybody, I immediately liked everybody. Like, they were all cool and nice.
Yeah.
And,
Dude, were they taking it seriously?
Yeah, a lot of them were. I can say that there were some that were just that thought the show was just as bullshit as I did.
I'm gonna humor the show. I'm gonna just because you said you like. Oh, okay. Well, just because you said. Did you see that?
There it goes. Okay, go.
I'm just gonna humor it because I don't want to come off sounding like a douchebag. I really don't. Because, you know, whatever people want to do with their lives is fine with me. Truly. I don't judge anyone. But were they really seriously fucking putting a Q&A position as the prize?
Tester is a.
Is that a joke?
Tester is an entry-level job.
Yeah.
You could walk
why
into
would
a studio and get a tester job.
I know, that's why. Why would that be the prize to a show? It's like, do you have what it takes to come in here with no college education and get this job?
Well, that's sort of.
Yeah, I think we all do.
Sort of the joke of the whole thing.
What? What?
Well,
who,
okay.
Who in their right mind?
Yeah, I think their intention was that because this is what happened, is that they just wanted a face. They wanted a face for like the community of PlayStation.
Yeah.
So Cyrus became, I think he's like a community manager or something. The winner of season 1. So yeah, that's, I mean, because it's like a public thing, and it's like once it's done, it's like, you ever gonna see this guy again? Like you're attached to him now. So they wanted to use that kind of power of like, hey, we like this guy because he won, towards managing their community or whatever.
Maybe. Okay, I can maybe see where it's come from, but I just never understood how it was like entry level. But no.
Wait, what? Why?
Well, guess we're going this way now.
Is that?
Let's see where this takes us.
I don't think it's gonna take you anywhere. Whoa!
Like, it's just so funny to me that they're like, the only way that you could possibly like a good Q&A tester here for the entry level position has to be able to figure out the differences between this picture of a parrot and that picture of a parrot.
That one. You're good. You're hired.
Yeah.